regardless if it's a bottle or can, I'm going to be reviewing a beer today, guys. Oh, BC's beer review. BC's beer review. Oh, BC's beer review. Guess what today is, yo? Guess what I'm doing today? Another beer show. And this is the last one of this particular Tall Boy series. And, man, I think I got a funky one today, man, for real. And watch out, Rocket, watch out. Well, I've heard about it, looked it up, whatnot, and let's see what we got today. I hate to say it, but I got Steel Reserve Blue Razz, Spiked Blue Razz. Well, I've always heard about this one. Yep, okay, yep. It's blue. And notice I'm drinking out of like a regular glass. Okay. Now, reason being, I'm treating this like a Kool-Aid. Spiked carbonated Kool-Aid. And this is an 8.0 APV. And this is actually made out in California by the Steel Brewing Company in California. All right. Yeah. Now you get that like blue Kool-Aid, berry blue Kool-Aid, or at least when Kool-Aid came out with berry blue back in the day when it was first new, it was called berry blue. Yeah, it smells like that. It's really sweet. I mean, really sweet. It's kind of like, I don't know if you ever took the instructions of how to make Kool-Aid and it says it's a cup and it's still too sweet. And the next time you make Kool-Aid, you might use a 3/4 of a cup of sugar and it's just right. Well, it looks like they were following the instructions the first time and put in way too much sugar on this one. Maybe it's to hide the alcohol. And actually, this is a malt liquor. Okay. So I think technically this is my first time doing a malt liquor on the show. And, you know, I've had malt liquors before. I've had Old English. I've had Zimas. Anybody remember Zimas? Or am I that old? I think they brought them back for a little while. Like a few years back. But I remember back in the early 90s, like mid 90s, they came out with Zima. And the funniest thing was, you go to the bar, ask for a Zima. I forget what they called it, but they jacked it up with an energy drink. And that's what you drank at the bar. So I was like, what? But the most memorable thing about the Zima was the bottle that they had, that they created for the drink. But enough of that one. But yeah, but as far as the show goes, this is the first time I've had a malt liquor on the show. Oh, excuse me. And, you know, it's kind of hard to place it, the smell. It's sweet. I don't want to say cotton candy like, but it's definitely sweet. But you know, maybe it's just me, but I am getting a hint of the malt liquor in here. Now, the berry blue is definitely masking it pretty well. And, you know, I don't know. I was thinking maybe I should have started off with the regular Steel Reserve and then moved up instead of going up and then down, because because after this, I think the next Tall Boy series I'm going to start with the regular Steel Reserve. But I've heard about this, heard about it, and I mean, it's like 73 degrees out here in Michigan right now. And, you know, it's the 21st that I'm recording here today, which is a Tuesday. So, this is, like I said, this is the end of the Tall Boys, or this particular series, Tall Boys, that I'm doing. Okay, this is the last one. And I figured since my days are numbered now and winter's on its way, that I figured try to maybe kick it off while it's still nice outside and everything with maybe something that looks kind of tropical, maybe. But I tell you one thing, it sure reminds me of living in the hood back in the day, man. Yeah, if you can believe it, I lived in the hood for real. And I know a few back then, homeboys. Now they're called brother men. Either way, I know a few people back then that know me back then, and this is going like 20, 30 years ago. And they knew where I lived. I lived in Ecorse. Got a helicopter going by. Yeah. So, yeah. But, you know what? This one ain't bad. This one ain't bad. And, like I said, this is like a spiked Kool-Aid type of thing. And, I want to give this one a 4.5, really, for creativity. It also reminds me of that Blue Maui. Anybody remember Blue Maui? Kind of reminds me of that, but without the carbonation. So, again, this is my end of the Tall Boys series. And like I was saying, my next video is going to be White Claw. Now, when the person left a comment in my comment box, I kind of at first took it as, oh, they got to be joking, man. They don't want to see me doing White Claw. But you know what? That's kind of a girl's drink. But you know what? That's kind of the point of the show, is trying these different things. I mean, if I'm trying to do this, why not? And I'm not going to get jacked off White Claw, no. I bought 2 cans, and I'm going to go to my go-to beer afterwards. Which, if you don't know, which is Milwaukee's Best Ice. And, again, if I plan it right, if I really plan it right, after I do White Claw, my video after the White Claw video, I should be able to be getting in. It should be like the beginning of October, like the 1st of October. Now, don't quote me on it, but I'll see what I can do. But I'm going to try to start off. They're not going to be all Oktoberfest beers. Okay, I'm telling you that right now. They're not going to be Oktoberfest beers. There's going to be a couple, but there's going to be some that are kind of hardy, for lack of a better way of describing it. Possibly some lagers, some IBAs. I'm going to try to do a variety that I think should be included in Oktoberfest. Now, if you guys got any comments or suggestions after I do my White Claw video, I've got a few beers that I could do. I've got at least 5 for Oktoberfest. So, again, let me know. Like I said, I've got a few planned out. And like I said, it's not going to be strictly Oktoberfest beers. Okay, I've got a couple that kind of honor Oktoberfest. And I've got a variety of beers. And a couple of them I've never even heard of. But again, that's part of the show. Doing beers that you probably never even heard of. If I haven't heard of, chances are you might not have either. But depending on where you live, you just might. So, again, like I've always said, Peace out, brother man. Peace out, sister girl. Don't do nothing stupid. Drink responsibly. And I'll see you next time on the next BC's Beer Reviews.
BC's going to drink some beers, so take a seat, baby, have no fear. He will certainly bring that cheer, so sit down and